In this video, we are going to build a Python script that will be used to download images from Google. So watch the full video. Hola amigos, this is Somware and welcome to Mechanics Dude. The problem statement for today's video is making our own image dataset. There are various applications where we can use this, such as for coding challenges where we need our own dataset to train and test the model. We are going to use Python to make our script and we will use one of its library, Selenium. Selenium is an automation tool which is used to scrape many browsers. Today we will be scraping Chrome and Google to get our images. The link for Selenium documentation will be available in the descriptions. So let's straight away dive into the video. Before we start building our script, let's see how it behaves. This is the script and I would like to show you the folder. I have the file with Python script here, and when we run it, it will ask for the search term. Let's try searching for football. Now it will ask how many images, so let's say 5. It will open Chrome, search for football, scroll for some time and download. And going back to the file, we can see that we have new folder here with 5 football images. We will try to create this script from scratch. Let's go ahead. To keep the length of the video short, I am going to copy paste some of the terms. So first of all, we import some important libraries, which will be these. One thing here is we need to pip install our Selenium. We can use pip install Selenium, and in some cases it will require to type pip3. So we will import OS URL library. URL library will be used to download images. We will import time. So after installing the Selenium, we need the web drivers to run Selenium. So the link is given in the description. When we click on the link, we go to this page. We need to download our web drivers according to our Chrome version. We can check the version of Chrome using menu, help, about Google Chrome. We can see here we have version 84.0. So we can download the Chrome driver version 84.0. We download the appropriate zip file. In our case Win32. We open the file, copy the Chrome driver to clipboard, and we paste it to a secure location. You can paste it anywhere, but I am going to paste it in program files. I will be able to access it every time. I already have it here, so I am not going to paste it again. Once we pasted the Chrome driver here, we need to give the path in our Python script. We give the path as the location of our Chrome driver, and now we use this path to instantiate our web driver. As now our driver is configured, if we use driver.get and we paste in a URL, it will open the Chrome for us, as you can see here. So these are the basic steps to use Selenium. Now we'll see how to use image search and getting the images. So let's delete them for a while. So if we look at an example for image search from Google term, we can see that it will look something like this. First, this will be the link, then a search term after q is equal to, and then some more URL. So using this, we now provide prefix and postfix for our URL. Then we give a name for our folder where the images will be saved. Let's call it save folder, and let's call it train images. So now I'm going to define a function main that will create the folder if it does not exist and download the images. Once this is done, let me define the download images function. Now we will ask the user to give the topic to search for and the number of images. Here the user will provide the topic, which will be string, and number of images will be always integer, and we can always use some checks to see if it is int or not. Next, we will complete our search URL using the prefix, postfix and the topic we just got from the user. As we have the search URL, let's call our driver and search the Google. Using this, it will use the path we defined earlier to use the WebDriver and get search URL to open the Chrome and search for the given URL. At this point, we used the WebDriver to open the Chrome and we got the search URL. Now there may be some images on the page, but we need to scroll so that we can get enough number of images. For that, we use a model of Selenium, and the model is execute script. Now we scroll it 3 times with the value of increasing 1000. We start with 0 and we increase it by 1000 for 3 times. Let's get the images using the IDs. So we will get the element by using the find element by ID. This ISLMP is found by doing some research on Google about the tags in which the images are held. This is generally the same, so we can try it for every type of images. Now from this element we get the images, and for that we use find element by tag name. So we use img tag so that we can get the images. At this point we have the images by tag. Now we need to extract src from the images tag. By looping through the elements we got using the tag name img, and we will loop through every image so that we can get the src and we can get the URL for our images. We do this by using for loop. So if I use ji in enumerate, I will get the j as index and I as the individual tag. So we got the number of images from the user, and we will use the j as index kind of stop condition to stop when our images are completed. Now we use get attribute to get the src from the tags we got. Some of the srcs we get can be none type, so we use the try and except method so that our script does not fail. Now we will use the URL retrieve function of URL lib to download the source image and copy it to the path, save folders. We will use the topic plus the index so that we can get a unique images name for every image. So we close the driver. Now all that is left is to run the program, and we run it. Using the call of main. Before running the script, let's delete the train folder we created in our previous example. Let's see if our program works. As we can see here, it is asking for the topic. This time let's search for Ronaldo. Let's say we need 8 images. So looks like it's working. Open the Chrome, doing the scroll function, printing the all sources. Let's see if we have some images. Yes, we have some train images folder, and we have 8 Ronaldo images.
So that was the video, guys. I hope it was informational and useful for your purpose. I'm sure there are various ways of downloading images from internet. This is one of them. If you find any mistakes or improvements that I can use, please let me know in the comment section below. If the video was informational, please leave a like. Share the video to your friends who may need it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to support me. See you in the next video. Until then, adios.